Hello everyone, and this is Holocron Transmissions. Man, we have not said this in a while. It's good to be back after 2 weeks, and we have some new Star Wars information from Star Wars Rebels, from Celebration, and also Star Wars. Well, it's kind of not a spoiler from Star Wars Episode 8, but Carrie Fisher accidentally slipped out something. I'll be telling you guys what she slipped out as well. And we also got some stuff with Rogue One, Ahsoka Untold Story, which is basically like telling you the untold story after when Ahsoka left the Jedi Order, etc. And yeah, it's going to be great fun. I'm here with Patrick. Want to say hello?
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to have a wonderful episode, and also too we have another lip loose thing that happened as well during Rogue One, and we'll make sure to put a little spoiler thing up and whatnot, saying,
Yep.
"Hey, spoiler and whatnot. If you don't want to hear it, then either turn off or mute yourself or mute the thing here in like a minute and whatnot." But we'll get to that bridge when we get to there.
Yes. So I'll be definitely sharing screens first because I got a couple images what I want to show you guys, which I captured from the celebration on day one, day two, and day three. I'm surprised what you said though, like how it's not like a 4-day event as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, because last year, almost every other year, almost Star Celebrations has always been a 4 day event almost. But
Mm.
now it's just it was just 3 days, and which was very surprising to me.
Yes, because they maybe never had enough content to actually show, you
Yeah,
know.
that's weird. That's weird.
So anyway, I'm just gonna start sharing screen. So let's share this and share the entire screen because we can. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So our first image here is of Rogue One, which is the Death Troopers, I believe the guys are called.
Yes, Death Troopers.
So what's your opinion about the Death Troopers?
We went through this before. I like them. They're good. They're nice. They're wonderful. I like every new design so far. I think the Sand Trooper look is way much more better than the Death Trooper look, but that's just because it's way much more unique in my opinion. But overall, though, I do like the Death Troopers. People would like them to be called Dark Troopers, but oh well, Death Troopers it is.
So I really like it how they're walking on from the surface. Now this planet, what they're on is called Scarf. We managed to get a name for it now and a full detailed location, but we'll be maybe skipping on that
The,
because we
the
don't.
name the name of the planet I think is called Jetta.
It's a Jeddah. I mean,
Because they say in Rogue One that one of the planets is one of the not home worlds, but basically one of the planets for like lots of the Jedi and whatnot. It's a Jedi spiritual
yeah.
planet, so that's why it's called Jitta. It's
And there's
because it
one called
sounds like
Scarf.
because it sounds like Jedi. Jitta, get it?
Yeah.
I hate that name. Um, continue.
Yep. So basically, the planet what these guys are on, which I think is Scarf, as we all know, the water planet. Now, they said that they'll be showing the planet where the Death Star is getting built, and they're showing the military operation of how, big of a military it actually is.
Yeah, which is going to be very nice.
So let's move on to our next photo here. Now, as we said before in our previous podcast when we done this, there's going to be a Star Wars Ahsoka novel by E.K. Johnston. Now, I cannot wait to pick this up because it's going to be basically the untold stories of Ahsoka written in a book. So basically, what Dave Filoni said, it's going to be based on when Ahsoka left the Jedi Order, how she had to go through all these trials by herself, her former master, and plus to after when Order 66 hits, Ahsoka is trying to find hard, in the Force to try and find her master to see if she's still alive or still alive during the Order 66, which she doesn't know that Anakin is now known as Darth Vader
Yeah,
at that point. So, what's your opinion about the cover?
I like it. We just have to wait and see how the book is, though.
Mhm. So let's move on to our next screenshot here, which is a Rogue One panel of the cast, etc., or the crew. We see Gwendolyn Christie there. We see Kathleen Kennedy, Gareth Edwards, and a couple other people there.
Yeah.
And here we have our first official concept art for the Rebels crew. This is before the film was actually getting made,
Yeah.
which I think is really cool. So this person here is Jyn Erso. This is the CGI robot.
Yeah.
And here we see this woman, sorry, this guy, and this big creature who we don't know anything about, and he has like that wee
See,
animal.
that's what I'm worried about with Rogue One, and this picture puts it up perfectly. I feel like Rogue One is going to have too many characters to follow
Mm.
because already it's a big, lots of characters are going to be in the film. So
No, let's get that computer in the house, see if I can get one.
Ah.
I just want to check my times.
sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a little bit of a problem there, but yes, Rogue One. I feel like there's going to be too much characters. That's what I just think. But you know what, though? They could always brand the characters very well. So, while we're on the topic of Rogue One here, I'm going to show you the poster that has been revealed at Star Celebration. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the official poster that we use all the time, but it looks like it's definitely going. Oh, oops. Fuck. Um, let me do that again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry. But yeah, but this poster here definitely looks. There we go. This poster here definitely is very nice. There, you got the Rebel crew right there. Actually, let me zoom up a bit if I can. Hold on. There we go. There we are. We got like the Death Star right there in the background. Very big, very huge. A rebellion built on hope. Then we go down, we see X-Wings. Then we see the Stormtroopers versus that's the Rebel crew. We got the new bot there. We got the Genarso or Urso right there. And then you got all of them, all of their characters right there too, which is very, very cool in my opinion. Very awesome. So, off that topic there and whatnot, with Star Wars Rogue One, there was a little slip, a little loose lip thing that happened. Now, this is a spoiler section, so if you don't want to hear the spoilers, just mute yourself, or not mute yourself, but just mute the video for about 30 seconds or a minute, then come back or leave for a minute or two, and then come back. So, during the panel, one of the guys was talking about Donnie Yen's character. And the guy said, and I quote, "When he's dead, I become better." So basically, the guy feels that Donnie Yen's character dies in Rogue One. It might not be the biggest
So
spoiler
sorry
ever.
about that, guys.
Hold on. Hold on. It might not be the biggest spoiler ever, but it's still a spoiler that they should have not been linked out, and you can see the reaction of the director and Donnie Yen, and you can tell that they just went, "What the fuck did you do? What the hell? Damn it!" So yeah. So and also too, we have the Rogue One trailer or behind the scenes trailer that came out and whatnot.
Yes.
Do you have any clips or
Well,
photos of that?
I can get it up just now if you guys want. I'm very sorry about that. My internet got cut off there, which is really annoying.
It's all good.
Podcast. Star Wars.
Well, we don't really need to show too much of it. I thought like we had some clips just to show a little bit. But the Star Wars Rogue One behind the scenes trailer or real trailer came out 2 days ago and whatnot. Nick
Yep.
has it up right here.
Yep. So I'll let you guys watch.
Turned down, muted.
Oh,
We're just gonna
yep.
talk. We're just gonna talk through it. So basically, though, it's very cool looking and whatnot. Make sure it's percent to everyone.
Yep, it is.
Okay, but it's very cool looking. I'm loving everything that we're getting from it so far.
Yep, we see Gareth Edwards. Now, what I'm really worried about that this film is going into CGI, like having a lot of CGI into this film.
I'm fine with CGI if it's done very well done. Like I said, episode 7 did a very good job of its CGI, and like I said too, this is true. Episode 7 has more CGI in it than episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, though, they did a very damn good job with their CGI. So if they do a real good job here, it'll be fine. Like, I bet you all those ships, are CGI. And from the trailer that we got, the first one, holy crap, the CGI is going to be super fucking amazing.
Yep.
And there's Crick right there, the
Which
director.
the guy who plays him made a really awesome entrance in Celebration. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he made a really awesome entrance.
I'm loving the character. And that might be Jen Arso right there holding the data tapes for the plans of the Death Star. With the slow motion boob bouncing there.
Sorry about that. There we go.
We got more stuff happening. We got unique different creatures shown. Jen Arso right there getting blasted with water.
Mm-hmm.
Funny joke, I guess.
Then we see all the troopers getting beat down. The troopers on water. We're coming to shore.
Looks very cool. Everyone's been loving that guy. That little guy. Very
Yeah.
wonderful.
And we see like that or the one of the Imperial's commander is like beating down someone.
Yeah.
And then Jen Arso says, "May the force be with you," or "May the force be with us."
I hate her line. I hate the character. I'm sorry. How she says that. Pray back to that scene and put on the volume. Pray back to that scene of her saying that line and pray the volume.
Hold on.
Except.
Where was it? There we go.
No.
Oh.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, really cheesy line there.
Oh, it's just how she says it. It's not cheesy. It says, "May the force be with us." It's just every line I've heard from her is so fucking. Sorry for the language, but I'm just gonna use it. But it's so effing sarcastic and not in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Every time she says a dialogue, she always has to give a sarcastic thing to it. Yes, sir, or this is a rebel. I rebel. But how is that line? That dialogue is shit, anyways. But it's just how she says it, though. It's just terrible. I'm not loving this character. I'm not.
Here is.
I only showed the poster when you.
Oh, right, right. So here we see a concept art of Paul Dameron's X-Wing.
Yeah, that's old. That's old. Get rid of that. That's old. There we go.
Robot.
The robot there. Yes, this is a new footage that's been released of Rogue One a bit during the panel, showing the process of how Rogue One is coming along so far. And like I said, this is all CGI, and look at that. That's real good CGI right there.
I can't wait to see what this robot is, because one of the characters said it's going to be really funny to have like a robot on, because you know how they passed bags to him and he just like drops it.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see, what his character looks like. And then we see these guys here on Jeddah.
Which they look very cool. I like that.
These guys look like royal guards, or like the old kind of royal guards as we saw in Return of the Jedi, but like before the Emperor actually made royal guards, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, the War Guards were showing up the prequel trilogy, like
Mhm.
their phases with becoming in that blue armor, going to the red.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Here we see some concept art from The Force Awakens, and this is part of the Ahsoka Untold story. How all the clone troopers, as I was saying before, they got painted orange.
yeah,
So they're not the 501st now, they're the 332 second
mm,
battalion. Then we see some stuff from Rebels, which is a U Trump's card,
yeah.
which you can play on Carter. Now, what do you picture here, Patrick?
It's okay. I'm not real excited about it. It's just a card.
Now, basically, this is maybe one of the episodes from Star Wars Rebels Season 3. We see Ahsoka going into the Sith Temple, and that's a pathway, maybe, and we see like an owl there, like
I
a
did.
fourth.
I did say in my analysis video that she
Mhm.
is alive.
The
So
Euphron book, which is coming out on April, and Thrawn is a character who is returning to the Star Wars series. Now, as we all know, that the expanded universe is kind of gone now
mm-hmm.
from the Star Wars franchise, but Dave Filoni, what he's doing, he's bringing it back into his TV shows.
Yes, and there are some people already bitching about Fron a bit, like how he has the pupils and whatnot and all of that. But I'm very excited.
We see Sabine with her new hair and the dark saber.
Which look, I love the new hairstyle. And here's one thing I actually have to say. You know what I love about Sabine in
Mm-hmm.
this picture? The model is so much more better. Season 3, I don't know why, but it looks so
Way
smooth.
better.
It looks so smooth, so much more better looking. The hair looks so much more better. It's not like real shitty. Like, oh yeah, we don't have the animation budget, so we're gonna put this like big chunk of hair that looks like plastic onto you. No, it
Mm-hmm.
actually looks very well done. As just the animation, the look of everyone looks so much more better, I think, in season 3. And especially, too, I think as well, Sabine and Ezra are going to maybe get a romantic thing in here,
Mm-hmm.
which I want. So let's talk about this image now of Kanan and Ezra.
Yep. So this is possibly episode one for Star Wars Rebels. How Kanan and Ezra intercept Mulligan. I think we do have a clip of that.
We can we do, but
We'll talk about that another time.
yeah, but yeah, Kanan's look, I really love it a lot more.
I really like the beard as well.
Yeah, Ezra Tingo, I don't like the hair. It's growing on me a bit, but I don't like his haircut, and I wish they changed his costume a lot
Mhm.
more. It
His
doesn't.
eyes are like kind of going into the dark side way, if you know what I mean. If I assume, like,
I don't know. I just wish they upped in Ezra's look a lot more than what they did.
here is Sabine from season 3.
Which I'm loving Sabine in season 3. She's becoming more hotter and hotter every day,
And also, she's gonna have a jetpack as well.
which is even hotter.
And then we see another picture there. Now here is Kanan's look in action.
Which looks so much more better than season 1 and season 2. I'm sorry that armor plate stuff had to go. I was not liking it. I was
Yeah,
not
same
liking it.
here.
So I'm very happy with this look. It's so much more better.
Here's Kanan here trying to learn the ways of the Force without his eyesight.
Which is good.
And he's still on the same planet for the Rebel space. Then we see Kanan again without his helmet.
Which he does look very burnt.
Mm-hmm.
You can zoom in. Zoom in.
Oh,
Zoom
sorry.
into that. We didn't have a good shot of his eyes there.
There we go. That's how far I can go.
Yeah, very well done.
He looks like the Game of Thrones kind of thing when Bran can see like into the future. That's kind of like a big spoiler if you haven't caught up. Sorry about that.
Well, this is why we have spoiler alert first.
Yep.
I should
Sorry
smack
about
you. I should smack you for that.
No.
All right.
So there we go. So spoilers again. Sorry about that, guys. And then we come to the big spoiler. If you're not caught up to Rebels, we have Admiral Thrawn.
Yes, and to me, he looks very good. Now, here's the thing. I know this is brass for me. I've never read the books.
You're Rabbi.
I've never read the Thrawn trilogy, so I don't know. I'm not like in love with the character, but I know the character very well though, because of the fans and because of the biographies I've read. And it is a very good and interesting character. I just have not bothered reading the Thrawn trilogy at all.
Which I might actually start doing so I can know the character a wee bit. Then we see Ezra and Thrawn, which I'm going to use for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So,
As I said, though, people are having troubles with Thrawn's design. If you went back to that picture very quickly before you keep going to our pictures, go on with the S. Like you see his eyes, they have pupils, and his chin is a little bit more narrow. Now, if you go to that picture of Ezra and Thrawn from the book,
yep.
you see that he has no pupils, and his face is not that narrow down. So lots of people are already criticizing that a bit, which I'm okay though having pupils because you need. I mean, it's a new design and look, and it does look very unique. The only thing I don't like is I wish they have the animation budget to put in the tassels on his shoulders, but nope, they don't.
Yep. And then we got like a good picture of Sam who plays Darth Maul, Warwick Davis, Dave Lanoy, and the person who plays Bean.
Yep.
And then here we see the crew. We have Sabine, we have Hondo, and we also have Seb, which is he does not look that different.
He looks a bit different, but not too much.
Plus, we've not seen Callus yet.
No, we have not.
So, do you think they have just done away with Callus's story, or do you think they'll bring it back?
I don't think they're not showing it because it's not the biggest important thing to drive on yet.
Here we are getting a new Rey figure, which is really awesome, and I may pick this up.
Yep, Hot Toys Rey, very high detailed. The price is around $230.
Damn.
I think it's around $230. Let me look it up, the price in here very quickly.
So what she comes with is her gun, Luke's lightsaber, her staff, and she also comes with a stand as well.
Now this is the exclusive edition. The regular edition. Hold on, let me look up here. Sorry, I have collected lots of these Hot Toys figures, so I know quite a bit about them. Let me go to the website here very quickly and look up because I forgot the pricing of the exclusive here and also to the regular edition where you can get two different versions of the regular edition here. Here we go. Let me look it up. All right, so the regular edition of Rey, which comes with BB-8, will cost you $394.
So if you guys want to spend that money and get your Rey figure, then do so. So
that's the regular edition. This is we have on right now is the exclusive edition, and that's only one edition too. The regular edition of the exclusive one is with BB-8 because you can buy Rey without BB-8 or with BB-8. With BB-8 will cost you around $400. Without BB-8, just by herself in her regular edition. Here I'm gonna share my screen very quickly.
Yep. Want to stop share screens just now?
Yeah, I'm gonna share mine. I'm gonna share mine very quickly while we're on here. If it can let me, hold on. Oh, sorry, having dipped. Oh, right there. There we are. Share screen. Tell me when you can see my screen.
Okay. Don't see it. I can see it now.
Okay, so this is the regular edition of Rey from Hot Toys, and she's going to be priced at $224. And it comes with a lot of good stuff, a lot of good goodies and everything. And you need to make a down payment as well. Each month you can pay $67 a month and whatnot to get up to that price point.
I
Right
mean,
there.
that's not that bad, but
It's not that bad, and it's a very highly and detailed figure as well of Rey. That's what Hot Toys does. And they do an amazing job with the clothing and sculpting detail.
mhm.
Very well done by them, I think, there. And now we'll check out the screw set version of Rey here very quickly. Let's do this here. Sorry, it's just going a bit slow a bit. Do you want to talk a bit more about Rey or what?
Not now. I mean, the figure is really awesome and all that stuff. I can't wait to see how Ray progress
Yeah,
through.
there we go. Alright, so the exclusive edition, if I'm correct, should be around the same price as the regular edition or a little bit higher. Let me get to the thing though. No, I don't want a full screen of the figure. I want to get to Rey with this one, please. I'm sorry, guys, it's taking a while. For some reason, my computer's just going a bit slow.
It's most likely because we're broadcasting.
Very true. Very true. But I just want to get this price down, especially too that you brought it up and whatnot. I don't want people to not know about it and whatnot. Okay, here we go. So the price of the exclusive from the end of the film for that wave figure will cost you around, and this is the prototype shot too. This is not how it'll cost you around $219.
So if you guys want to go out and get yourself a Ray figure or pre-order it, do so and let us know how it is down below in the comments. And I'll start sharing my screens again.
All right, you did that. But yeah, a very good Hot Toys does a very good job of their figures. Very accurate, very movie accurate, to the T, and the materials are very well done.
Tell me
Now,
when you see my screen.
yes, I see it, and this is one of my favorite new designs of the troopers in Star Wars Rogue One. Now, I know this is not the regular trooper, this is the Sand Trooper, but out of all the new designs we have seen, like the Tank Trooper, the Death Trooper, the Sand Trooper,
My bad.
and the regular Trooper, the Sand Trooper, okay, there we go.
Yeah,
The
there we go.
Sand Trooper, to me, is my favorite looking design. It looks cool, it looks badass, it's something that's very different and unique. I am loving it.
Yep, same here. It's a really cool design. I can't wait to see it in action, and it's just gonna be great seeing, you stormtroopers being added into the franchise of Star Wars.
Oh yeah. Like I said, there's so many different looking troopers that I'm loving them a lot.
Yes, so our next image here is of the cars, which is done by Hot Wheels. So there you guys go.
We can skip this.
Yep.
Who cares about that?
The designs of the characters' costumes.
Yep, this is yep, correct there.
Yep, there's the Jedi character looking guy.
He's not a Jedi though. He's just the blind guy. He's Donnie Yen's character, who, spoiler again, if you didn't caught the first one, who is going to die.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P.
Yep.
And then we see the
Correct.
director. Yep.
Correct, which is my favorite looking costume so far from Rogue One. My favorite to the point where I want this costume, where I want to do this costume so badly.
And there's a picture of Darth Sabine. We've seen this. There we go. That's how he came into Celebration.
Which I'm loving this character. The more I'm seeing him, the more I'm loving the look, the cape, everything about it. It just, it just, it just screams badassery, in my opinion. I am loving it.
Yep. So that's all the photos I managed to capture from the panel.
Well, we can talk about maybe Rebels a bit more. Like we can
Yeah.
talk about the trailer a bit, and then after that we can give our final thoughts and opinions of Celebration. So the trailer came out for Star Wars Rebels season 3. We got lots of good stuff. The biggest news, of course, is Thrawn. Of course,
Yep.
the trailer I like. It is very interesting, very well done. I'm going to do the same thing like someone else said. Is I'm not going to listen to what the guy says about like what they promise with Star Wars Rebels, because season 2 they promised big stuff and we didn't got a lot of it.
Yeah. Do you think that they will add a fourth season if season 3 does well?
They might add a 4th season, I think, because originally, from what I've heard, season 3 was supposed to be the last season. But the thing is, what I've heard now too, that Ahsoka's not going to be in season 3, but you say otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know for sure if she's going to be in it or not. If she's not going to be in it, there's going to be a season 4. If she is going to be in it, then who knows? This could be the last season of Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to wait and see how it goes.
Now, the director of Rebels was to actually introduce Rebels into some movies, like to feature in the movies.
Yeah, like Rogue One, of course, where one of the characters in the Clone Wars is going to be in Rogue One. So the thing is, though, we're going to talk about Star Wars Rebels trailer here. We're going to give our final thoughts on that. I think it's a good trailer. I don't think it's like, oh my god, the best until we see Thrawn. I do like it, but I'm going to wait and watch, of course, the episode and see how it goes. The season and see how it goes. What do you think of the trailer?
Well, I think the same as you. It's good. I cannot wait for season 3 to start. I think season 3 will do really well because of how much they're actually putting in the effort to actually make season 3.
Okay.
And all that good stuff.
All right. So our final thoughts about Celebration. I would say my final thoughts here. Celebration was good. From what I see in the live stream, I was not actually there, but what I saw, Celebration was good. We got some good news. We got some good details that's been shown. The panels are great. The best panel for me, for like talking to a celebrity at least right now, is Kay Fisher. Kay Fisher's panels are always wonderful because she doesn't give a damn about what happens and whatnot. She just goes with the flow. Last year was the best, though. Last year was definitely the best. Oh God, yes, last year's great. I suggest if you go and want to see her panel from last year, go look it up. It's so wonderful. It's hilarious. Oh, great. And Mark Hamill's panel too this year was very well done as well. I really did like Mark Hamill's.
I mean, yeah, they kind of split some, stuff out from their mouths, but
well, that's what fans want, though.
So for me, my final thought is that for me, the best panel has to be Rebels. I was really disappointed about the Rogue One because they closed like the curtains and you couldn't see the Rogue One trailer, which I think it was a really disappointment. So for me, Rebels has to be the best.
All right, cool. So that's all of our biggest discussions right now until more stuff comes out. Of course, stay tuned to our Star Wars Rebels reviews because we're going to be doing them a lot more, especially too with Thrawn coming up and whatnot.
Yep.
It's going to be very, very interesting. And like I said, for us, our big time of always be active is with the Rebels.
Yes. And also our Hall of Facts as well. Because we have some new characters coming in now.
Yes, and I am so sorry if I have not done anything yet for that. Nick, I think you should take that over a bit more, do some more.
Sure, yeah.
Because right now, it's just that
You don't have the time at the minute to actually do each episode.
Yeah, or do episode right now at least. Uh, I'll try to get at least one or two episodes up, but I think Nick should definitely Nick. This will be your series for now.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. So you'll be seeing the site maybe a couple of days or a week. I don't know if I'm gonna be free the rest of the whole of my summer, but if I am, then I'll keep you guys up to date on our Twitter, saying when the next Holofax is gonna be, etc. And yeah, it'll be quite exciting time for Holocron transmissions because we have Rebels, we have Rogue One coming in December, we have Episode 8 coming next year, we have the Han Solo movie coming in 2019, I believe, or 2018.
I think it's 18 or
18. So that basically wraps up our podcast for today. So thank you very much for joining Holocron Transmissions. I know it's been a while since we actually done one of these, but it was worth it.
Yep. So may the force be with you guys, and see you around.
See you guys.